My question relates to the council's apparent ability to move forward with expanded DDC plans in the Gateway Preserve without oversight or a citizen vote. In the council meeting that was held on January 11th, the city attorney, again following a closed-door session with council members, stated publicly that the council has the right to build anything they want in the preserve. It's my understanding that changes to the preserve and/or using preserve funds for anything other than buying land, building trails and trailheads does require a public vote. The McDowell-Sonoran Preserve Ordinance number 3321 also suggests otherwise, stipulating very specific parameters which must govern activities in the preserve. For instance, Article 1, Section 21(2)(b) states that, quote, the preserve will be left in as pristine a state as possible to maintain for this and future generations in perpetuity a nearby natural desert refuge from the rigors of urban life. Article 1, Section 21(2)(c) states, the preserve will not contain traditional facilities or improvements associated with a public park, but may contain facilities or improvements that the city determines are necessary or appropriate to support passive recreational activities. Article 3, Section 12-11 specifically defines what passive activities are. And to quote, they include hiking, non-motorized biking, horseback riding, rock climbing, and wildlife viewing, end quote. I'd like to underscore the fact that none of these activities require building structures. Article 1, Section 21(3), number 9 provides even more clarity, stipulating that tourism in the community will be supported by providing outdoor educational opportunities for visitors. Again, no buildings. Finally, Article 3, Section 21(12)(9) clearly states that the sale of food, beverages, or other merchandise are prohibited. Thus, the ordinance currently governing the use of the preserve seems to be in direct opposition with what the City Council is very eager to build there, an acknowledged tourist attraction with buildings totaling 74,000 square feet, spread over 30 acres, parking for 900, food service, and probably other commercial-like elements. So here's my question. Is your attorney applying that the City Council does not have to abide by the preserve ordinance? And what is the specific legal rationale for your city attorney stating in the January 11th meeting that the council has the right to build anything they want in the preserve?
Well, first let me just say that this anything we want, I'm not sure what context it was taken in, and if it was taken out of an executive session, that is strictly illegal, and it was taken out of context. I don't have any idea that you've got an idea that we can build anything we want. Now, and well, it's a quote from an executive session, which... Oh, okay, well, then very good. Then it's what he said, that we could build anything we want. Well, all right, well, I'll have to take that up with him, I suppose. But here's the thing. As far as some of the definitions within the ballot language goes beyond, and that's the overriding issue as to what can be put in the way of education and demonstration and facilities and supporting offices and administration to that, as well as peripheral requirements that might be needed in a commercial way. But that goes to the opinion that we've received from our city attorney, and that it is already established that that can be. The only qualifier is exactly what we have now in the current study, and that is, what is it going to be? How big is it going to be? Does it actually comply? Maybe with the intent, as Andrea was talking about, but maybe also not only just the intent, but also just the sheer magnitude of it. I've never signed on for 74,000 square feet. I can tell you that right now. That's not in the area that I'm comfortable with. The 22,000 that we agreed to, some 8 years ago now, that was truly something that was considered to be an attraction, a destination, not just a portal. Sorry about that. I get a little graphic, or demonstrative with my hands and lose the mic. But in any case, so that is something that has been indicated, that it's already been determined by ballot language, and no matter what we write in ordinance, ballot language, and you should all agree with this, the ballot language that you voted on, if you voted for these items, is what carries the day, no matter whatever else.
I just would like to say, we do have the specific ballot language for every ballot initiative.
Okay,
We don't see it.
well,
We would have to
well, I'm going to have to take it up with the city attorney again too, but actually the language has been demonstrated to me too. I haven't pulled it from the ballot language. It's been presented.
We're going to take 2 more questions.